Hey guys, and welcome back to 4 Right Golf Vlogs. Out on my own today. Ryan and Scott are just ahead of me. I think they were having a couple of 3-hole matches, so there's more of that to come. While I was out here on my own today, I just thought I would do a quick video on 10 things that I wish I knew when I first got into golf. So, as a beginner golfer, obviously you haven't got a clue of anything really what's going on. So I thought I'd just put together a short list of 10 things, not necessarily golf on the course things, but more being in and around golf and things like that. So let's get on with it. So first and foremost, I've popped on the list, if you are brand new to golf, the best way to start, I believe, would be, first of all, with lessons. The reason being, I started when, I think it was about 2 years ago now, we started playing golf, but I had hit a ball around the field and knocked around the pitch and putt when I was a kid, and you can probably see from my grip, it would have benefited me if I had lessons when I very first started. So if you're very first, just getting into golf, possibly maybe start with lessons, just get the fundamentals right to begin with, and then you don't end up playing with a dodgy grip like mine. 150 in. Not bad. So second on my list of what to do as a beginner golfer is plenty of range practice. That's exactly what me and the boys did when we first started. We'd have one person driving, we'd take a couple of cans of beer and just have a laugh and just knock some balls down the range. And I think we did that for a few weeks, maybe a few months, and we just made the decision, oh, maybe we should branch out onto the course. But really that was the best way of just getting the repetition of the swing right, meaning we weren't hacking around the course. Don't get me wrong, we certainly weren't good, but by the time we'd been on the range for a few months, we certainly weren't the worst on the course. That's still going to need tapping in. Number 3 on my list, pick the right course. This can mean anything. I picked a course where Scott was working at, Ryan and Wish were playing at, and plenty of other people we knew were playing at, but it just so happened to be not just the right course because of who was playing here, but also just the atmosphere and the feel here. It's very much a small little members course. It's certainly not the shortest. It's not easy because, as you can see around, there's so many mature trees. You go left or right, you're in a lot of trouble. But no one here really takes themselves too seriously. As in every golf course, there's obviously the odd one who takes themselves too seriously. But we're all just here to play golf and have a bit of a laugh. The course doesn't claim to be anything it's not. It doesn't claim to be a premier course or a championship course, but it's a fantastic track and a fantastic course where no one really takes themselves too seriously and everyone's just here for a laugh. 4th on my list of a beginner golfer, we've got a mate on the course there, but 4th on my list, use cheap golf balls. You're just starting the game of golf, you want to make it enjoyable. You'll have all these people telling you, well, you need to use a decent ball if you're going to do this, that and the other. Trust me, cheaper the better. If it goes into the trees, you know, when you're having a friendly round, say, right, I'll pop one there, rather than looking for it. One way that really does spoil golf, if you've got someone who's hitting left, right all day, if you spend 2 hours of a 4-hour round looking for balls, ooh, birdie putt. So yeah, get some cheap golf balls. They don't have to be anything marvellous. Let's get some nice cheap ones. Then you can lose as many as you like and not worry about losing £3 a pop. Just a note. So that's a par. And 5th on my list is to play with the right people. As we said in the last tip, was people going left and right, it can be quite frustrating, but you want to be playing with the right people. People who want to see you improve, want to help you improve, But that's another one. You've got to watch who you take advice from, because some of it's a bit dodgy and some of it might be okay, but just watching better players and players who want you to get better is really going to help you bring that handicap down and just enjoy golf a little bit more. So, you're into golf, you're hooked, you got the right course, the right people, cheap golf balls. Next on my list is something that I did myself: get custom fit. Not just, it's obviously you've got to have the money to do so, but if you're a member of a course that offers free custom fitting for members, take them up on the offer. You don't have to buy straight away, take them up on the offer. I think in doing so, I really got to understand what you're looking for with an iron, what you're looking for with an iron strike, loft and lie. You'll get to know the differences if you've got a pro who's good at the fitting process and wants you to get better. So I got custom fit, and my pro told me straight away, he said, listen Shay, he said, the likelihood is you might need custom fitting again while your swing changes because you are getting better. So I said, James, that's absolutely fine. And I think within 4 months of playing with new clubs, I went from 22 to 18 on a handicap, which was absolutely fantastic for me. And as I got to know more about the swing, I was changing it about a bit. Don't get me wrong, the clubs have been and gone now. I'm not in custom fit gear anymore because I can essentially gauge what I need just by where I'm striking the ball, the divot after the ball. So if you are new to golf and you have got the money, don't turn your back on getting custom fit. So number 7 on my list is managing the course and managing your own expectations. Don't necessarily have to be a great player to break certain scores. It's just knowing where to take the risk and where not to take the risk. And on most courses, not taking a risk probably means you're going to break 100. But managing your expectations of that is also quite important, because it can be quite demoralising when you're trying to shoot a score and you don't shoot it. You've seen in previous videos I've tried to shoot 80 on a couple of videos, not done it. When the camera's not on, I do it probably 1 in every 5 rounds, but I can't expect to do it every time. So manage your expectations, don't expect too much of yourself, just go out, enjoy the golf and get better as you play. Number 8 on my list, and a very important one, is when you're new to golf, remember, bogey is your friend. One thing all of us are guilty of is constantly trying to go for pars. We're playing off a handicap at 28. Don't need any pars in there to have a good round. So just remember, bogey's your friend, and once you get better, then you can start chasing the pars. Next, number 9 on my list of 10 things as a beginner golfer is important for everyone in golf. Don't take it too seriously, and don't take yourself too seriously. We see all sorts of golfers taking things out on the course, out on themselves. It's just a game. Go out and enjoy yourself. I've just thinned a wedge from 30 yards, 10 yards over the green, and I'm now going to try and flop it in the hole. It's not the end of the world. And it's also not in the hole. And last but not least, thank you if you've made it to the end of the video. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, even ring the bell maybe, because you'll see plenty more shit content. But last but not least, just remember, you'll always find the odd insert word in golf. There's nice people and there's nasty people. When we first started the channel, we were asked by someone from our Instagram page if we could review a product. We did that. Got a lot of stick for it, because why would I listen to someone who's worse than me at golf? Well, it just so happens I had the equipment handy, you didn't. But you're always going to find bad people in golf just as much as you find good people. So again, don't take them seriously. They haven't really got any mates anyway. No one likes playing with them. They're a bunch of assholes. to be quite honest with you, I'm a bit of an arsehole for missing that putt. See you next time.